Hello, it's the Celeste of Astrology by Celeste on this Wednesday morning where the West Coast, particularly California, Oregon, and Washington, I believe, are waiting for a bomb cyclone to hit. I'm supposed to go to the airport, and I'm going. I'm supposed to fly to LA today to tape Shamelessly Shonda. We'll see. We'll see. I hope it all works out. Okay. Hey, Manifester and Groovy Blondie. Welcome. Hey, Hot Tater and Calm Journey. Calm Journey, thank you for coming. I'm going to take that as a sign that my journey is going to be calm. It may be a little wet. It hasn't started raining yet, but it's going to be calm. Hi, Reverend Roz. Welcome, everyone. Socialholic and everyone. Okay, let me get going. Hey, Julia. Welcome. Okay, let me get Hi, Bay Rose. Where are you these days? Are you in India or England or what have you? Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So what we're doing today is this is the Astro and the Oracle program. I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology, and then I'm going to pull cards from this deck that I'm really loving. It's the Numerology Oracle, and it's by Rosemarie Templeton. She's a very well-known numerologist, and I am loving it. It's from Rockpool. It's one of the Rockpool decks. Look how pretty this is. I've been working with it for a couple of weeks, and I'm so enjoying it. So that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be funny because Mercury is in Sagittarius. I've already noticed myself making some spelling mistakes. I wrote ear, like hear with your ears, as H-E-R-E the other day. I'm like, and there was something else I did. Anyway, and I forgot to post my mood memo. Okay, I'll do that after this. I posted it on YouTube, but I have to post it on Instagram. Okay, because Mercury's going retrograde on Monday. So it's starting to slow down, and you're going to notice more and more of these things that come up with Mercury retrograde. So November 25th to December 15th, the planet of communication, transportation, and commerce is going to be backflipping through the zodiac like a little joker. You could think of a joker and wreaking havoc. And it's to the side of its detriment. So it's going to be, the planetary strength is the pits with Mercury in Sagittarius. Yeah. But it's opposite Jupiter right now. And Jupiter's in Gemini, also its detriment. And so I'm going to tell a story about that. But before I do, I forgot my announcement. I have two announcements. Number one, I'm having a new moon in Sagittarius workshop on Sunday. This is a great one to come to, especially because Mars is going retrograde, which doesn't happen as frequently December 6th. So when I do hot take chart readings for people, I'll look to, where the new moon is, as well as where Mars is going retrograde in your chart, to help you just be aware of some of the things that may be coming up for you with this. And we're going to have a double Mercury-Mars retrograde. Oh my God, December 6th through 15th. It is going to be like a lot. So yeah, so being prepared for this coming slowdown that lasts through pretty much April. The energy is really backwards, very internal, really helping us. I think it's an invitation for us, and I did a talk for Opa about this, the North Node in Pisces that's coming in January, and that this is all these retrogrades are helping us to go inward, slow down, release things in order to prepare for Saturn and Neptune going into Aries, and then Uranus going into Gemini. This is a year, next year, where there's so much changing energy, and it's like, I did a talk this weekend for NCGR in New York. Thank you so much for having me. Oh my God, it was such a delight. Yes. And people liked it, so I'm so glad they liked it. But anyway, one of the things I talked about, I showed the chart of when Uranus goes into Gemini, and it's like absolutely nothing is the same as it is today. And that's July 7th. That's less than a year away. The nodes are in different signs. Jupiter's in different signs. Saturn, Neptune are in different signs. Pluto is in a different sign. I did this on Saturday when Pluto's in Capricorn, and we've gotten a taste of Pluto in Aquarius, but it's back now. And so it's such a different world that we're going to be in. So I think these retrogrades are really an opportunity to get clear, review, get clear. We're not going to be able to do things the way we used to for various reasons. And figuring out, separating the wheat from the chaff, that is what we're going to be doing, because in January, the South Node goes into Virgo. What routines and rituals or what things do we absolutely need, and what can we discard and let go of, is something that I'm thinking about, these energetic shifts that are coming up. So anyway, a long way round the bend in the corner to say, come on Sunday, because Mercury and Mars, we're going to talk about the Sagittarius new moon, Mercury and Mars. And Sagittarius is a sign, it's the arrow, like giving you an opportunity to really think about, do some internal work with this Sagittarius new moon. The new moon's on December 1st. The workshops on Sunday. You can go to the link in my bio or astrologybyceleste.com to sign up. We're like really thinking about what's coming up, and what we want to do differently. And I'm going to call this revelations, what we're doing now, revelations, because things may have been revealed to us at the Taurus full moon. Oh, and people know Tiffany Herlick is one of my collaborators. I absolutely love her. And she has created a 2025 workbook. So it's a calendar style journal to help you align with the astrology forecast. There's a link in my bio, or you can go to my shop on my webpage to get $5 off coupon. It is amazing. She goes through all of the different signs, gives you key dates. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. There's areas for journaling, and it's a great companion for the Wise Skies calendar, which I also have a discount code for, like the calendar that goes on your phone. So I think 2025 is a year for everyone is going to feel change because of the 3 outer planets changing signs. And there's going to be different areas of your life where Neptune, things start to dissolve or get more creative or feel more dreamlike, or there's some disillusionment. Saturn, new structures, new boundaries, new tests. Jupiter, new expansion, new growth, new abundance. Uranus, unexpected change. But excitement and desires to break free from confines. So this is, if you want to journal, start on Monday. With Mercury retrograde, and use this journal for next year to stay present and watch things unfold. It's like I've gotten over, well, maybe, it's really just so sad, to see what the United States is becoming with all of these appointments and whatnot. I mean, it's frankly embarrassing to me anyway, that Matt Gaetz is going to be potentially our attorney general, and this lady from the WWE with no education, 1 year on a board experience, is going to be ahead of the board of education, and all of this mess. So this is something about it feels like we're in the twilight zone, and it's going to keep feeling like we're in the twilight zone. So you can journal through it. I would love to move to Canada. I was thinking about that. How can I move to Canada? I lived in Mississauga for a year. Now it's cold there, but getting out before the Handmaid's Tale is in full force. So anyway, but that's going to take most of Pluto and Aquarius. But anyway, it is not going to be that bad. I hope not. Anyway, yeah, I thought about it, but they're like telling people to get the hell out. Both Mexico and Canada are telling people, get out and get back to America. We don't want you. Oh, you're going to Canada, Mary. Yeah, lots of people. Oh, you have a coat for me. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Manifester 125. I love it. Okay. Where was I with that? It's a lot. So we had this full moon conjunct Uranus on Saturday. Yes. And so full moons bring things to our conscious attention. They shed light, and we see kind of the full picture of where we are right now. So you can think about how at the new moon in Scorpio, we didn't know who was going to be president. Elon Musk apparently did, but the rest of us didn't. I shouldn't say things like that. Yeah. But anyway, he knew 4 hours ahead of everyone else. Anyway, and now at the full moon, we see what this is meaning. And there are all of these appointments for positions in power. The sun in Scorpio, Scorpio rules power dynamics, and they're Uranian. They are people outside of the box. They are people who are considered, oddballs or inappropriate or bombastic is a word that's been used to describe Matt Gaetz, or going against the grain. Like Kennedy is, very against things like vaccines and whatnot. And there are all sorts of people, or inappropriate. Like Uranus can be like, you're looking at a box of eggs, and there's one that's there's one that's colored with food coloring dye on the outside, and like red. And you're like, what is this red egg doing in my box of eggs? It doesn't fit. It doesn't belong. And this is what we're seeing from that perspective. And I just burst out laughing yesterday when they announced that this Dr. Oz is going to head up Medicare. He wants to privatize Medicare. Anyway, let's get off of that. But I think we're going to be laughing more. And then a thing laugh so we don't cry. But a thing that I loved about this full moon that it brought to our attention was New Zealand. And there is an MP in New Zealand, the youngest MP, that is a member of the Maori, or she's Maori, and they are trying to change a founding treaty from the 1800s in order to, for various reasons. You can read about it. I don't want to mess it up. It's called the Treaty of Waitangi, and it's going to really disadvantage the Maori people under the premise of removing discrimination. And she stood up in Parliament and did her Maori call and ripped the treaty or the paperwork in half and did the thing. And yesterday we saw, as Pluto entered Aquarius, like 42,000 Maori people are marching across the country, protesting. And this is Uranus. Uranus is the revolutionary, won't go along, revolting. And so we're seeing this like Uranian energy driving in the flesh, in this woman, because the full moon was conjunct Algol, which is that fixed star, which is about someone, a woman. One of the archetypes is Lilith, who would not lay under Adam in the Garden of Eden. So she's like, I'm out of here. So a woman who will not be subservient. And I just loved it. And I've watched it like 10 times, if not more. I just think Ah, yes. Very. Yes, Anna DeGrace. Yes, you said it. Yeah, okay. So, this is some of the things we've been seeing. And I had posted about the full moon, and I said, stay tuned for a special announcement. So, I just want to go through the astrology. So, because I'm an astrology teacher, and so the full moon brings things to our conscious attention, and Uranus shocks, liberates, surprises. It can feel like you're something obscene you're watching. Yeah. And I watched this movie called The Brood by David Cronenberg that's so in line with this energy. Oh my God, it's so weird. So if you like movies, it has to do with a mother moon who's very Uranian. I won't spoil it. It's really weird, but it's deeply psychological about, through the movie form, like what it can be like in families during divorce, where it's almost like this life and death struggle, and the mother and the father is doing like bizarre things, or one of them, and yeah, it was so good as a metaphor for, and he wrote it, whoever wrote it when he was getting divorced or something. Anyway, that's a tangent. I don't know if Lara's here to keep count of the tangents. So that's one thing. So I said, stay tuned for a special announcement. And I've been fascinated, wanting to know how this transit would show up with Mercury in the sign of Sagittarius opposite Jupiter in Gemini. They're in detriment, meaning their planetary strength is weakened, where they can act in extreme and ineffective ways to get what they want. And so, but they're in each other's home signs. So what they are is in mutual reception, meaning if Mercury in Sagittarius goes over to Jupiter's house, Jupiter says, hey there, come on in, because Jupiter rules the sign of Sagittarius. It's like, come on in. I'm so happy to see you. And the same with if Jupiter in Gemini goes over to Mercury in Sagittarius house. It's like, yay, here you are. Come on in. But they're still weak. So Jen Zart has given the imagery to me of like two drunks trying to help each other home from a bar. They're two people who aren't able to really, really help each other. But, well, they can. I mean, they're helping us. They're giving each other mutual aid, but they're both in states that aren't great. So, and Sagittarius and Jupiter both have to do with overindulgence. And there's nonstop talking on the way home from the bar. Yeah, with Jupiter and Gemini, making a lot of noise. So they're irritating other people around them, but helping each other. That's something you can see. So what we saw on the collective, the special announcement was, one of them was President Biden is allowed Ukraine to use long-range missiles, which he'd been saying, no, 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 no. He's only president for another 2 months. So this is an extreme thing, because the day Pluto went into Aquarius, Putin says, okay, now we're going to use nuclear weapons and he says that all the time. So hopefully he's bluffing, but maybe not. I mean, Pluto just went into Aquarius, but we're going to just assume he's not going to do that. But made that threat that they would potentially use nuclear weapons, which is like, so that's the coming storm. I said there's a storm coming, but it's moving slowly, because Saturn and Pisces is moving slowly, and Pluto in Aquarius means there's going to be a lot of people impacted by these different things that are coming to our conscious attention as Pluto moved into the sign. So that's one of the storms, and that's that special announcement with two drunks. Zelensky and Biden are two drunks helping each other home from the bar. And President Biden said that they could use as well these landmines, which the Treaty of I think it's the Treaty of Ottawa, says are illegal. So yeah, this is very extreme and ineffective things, if you ask me, trying to do his best to help Ukraine get as shored up as they can before Trump goes into office. But I mean, it's like Biden needs to sit down and stop, as far as I'm concerned with this. Anyway, this is not helping anything. Yeah. Oh, David Cronenberg is Canadian. Time to move. Maybe I should. Oh no. Burroughs fell down in the woods and hurt her foot. Okay. Saturn in Pisces. Pisces rules the feet, was stationing direct. Just after the full moon. Saturn and Pisces. I hurt my foot, and it's like really hurt it because it's Saturn. And I fell down unexpectedly. That's Uranus. Sudden breaks. Like you just pull up. You're standing up 1 second. You're on the ground the next second. Yes, yes. It changed your plans. Uranus rules reversal. So, you were planning to go do this, and you have to go do something else. So maybe you will do those plans. Say you were going to lunch with someone. Maybe you'll go to lunch with them when Mercury's retrograde. That's what retrogrades do. You are on your way, and we're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, but something happens, so the plans change. There's some kind of delay, reversal, conflict, the collapse of anything contemplated. And then Mercury goes retrograde. Oh, and it comes back. So maybe you'll do those plans again. The next time Mercury and Jupiter are opposite each other is, I wrote them down. I think it's December 4th. So maybe that's when you reschedule this thing for. And when Mercury and they're both retrograde, but Mercury backs it up over. That's a day. The first week of December is bonkers anyway. Boop, 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 boop. And then Mercury's going to go direct on December 15th. And I believe it's the 26th is the last. I wrote it down on my computer, left it in the other room. I'd already printed out my notes. So maybe, or one of those days, you will do those plans, or maybe you'll be like by December 26th, oh, my foot doesn't hurt anymore. That's when, like December 24th, Jupiter in Gemini is square Saturn in Pisces. Ooh, and then Mercury opposite Jupiter. You're like, oh my goodness, my foot doesn't hurt anymore. It feels better, Jupiter. Yeah. This treatment the doctor gave me, or that I just did, like elevating my leg or putting an ace bandage on it, worked. I can take that bandage off or whatever. That could be something that comes to your conscious attention by then, depending on how bad you hurt your foot. Hopefully there are other transits where like Mercury square Saturn, maybe that's when you'll feel better, that's sooner. Anyway, hopefully that made sense. Oh yeah, it's November 18th, December 4th, December 26th. This may be, for some people, a 3-part thing. And it's loud because Mercury communicates and Jupiter's in Gemini. So this is a great opportunity to see retrogrades in effect as they zip, zip, zip over your chart. And because Mercury's activating Saturn and Jupiter. So there may be, like, there's something about, Saturn, like a boundary that is, but there's this fight to get past the boundary. And yeah, you may see this in your life, and it may be all personal, like Burroughs, where she hurt her foot and that changed her plans, and so the plans get rescheduled, or there could be some other thing that goes on in your life. Hopefully that made sense. Yeah. Oh, it's already getting better. Good, good, good. Okay. So maybe you'll go back to that woods, but you'll be looking at the ground in December sometime. Okay, so that was that. And the sun was in Scorpio, was opposite Uranus. So seeing like leaders and people they're working with being like shocked by Biden allowing Ukraine to use these longer range weapons that could bring us closer to conflict. shocked by Trump appointing like a clown car full of people. Some of them, I started off fine, Marco Rubio something, Secretary of State, like people who have experience and you know, what have you. There were a couple that made sense and then just went totally off the rails, like with some of these choices where it's going to be really interesting to see in Mars is retrograde until February 23rd. Then Mercury and Venus go retrograde, and the retrogrades go through like April. And that's going to be the time when the United States is seeing all these hearings that are going to be very contentious because some of these candidates are completely inappropriate. And the question is the Senate going to just rubber stamp everything, or are they going to hold these people account? Which one of these selections made during the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde, which can bring delays, restrictions, I already went over that, will be like this person? No, you got to find someone better. Yeah. The more we learn about Matt Gaetz, his sex trafficking and all this kind of stuff, that might be something we see on Monday where he's no longer the person because someone hacked his testimony, or the testimony of the women who he was consorting with as teenagers. There's one woman as far as I know, but there's also sex trafficking and drug use stuff. Maybe that becomes public, and does Donald Trump just keep pushing that forward, or does he pick someone else? What reversals will there be? So this is something you can be thinking about. These people picked now. The hearings will happen with other retrogrades or retrograde shadows, and like thinking about this. And this is part of why maybe we're having such a slow start to next year with all of these retrogrades. Okay, I hope that made sense to everyone. It's a great time to book an astrology reading. I have availability in December for sure. I might still have some in November to talk about what is coming up for you next year. What are your goals? I'm going to make a package so people can get a bunch of readings because this is such a big year. I just haven't had time. Or you can do a coaching program where we work one-on-one, whatever your goals are, really dig into your chart and figure out how to do that. You can go to my website. You can always do what do you call it? You can always do a call. What do you call that? A discovery call if you're thinking about coaching. Like if you want a reading, just book a reading. But if you're thinking about coaching, because it's more of an investment over 3 months or a year, we can do a discovery call. Okay, that's enough bibble babble from me. Hi, Martina from France. Thank you for sending me that thing. So the French farmers are protesting. There is going to be, oh my God, when Uranus gets into Gemini, people are going to be in the streets all over the world. Yes, they are. Uranus protesting, Gemini rules roads, bridges, that sort of thing. Yeah, we're going to be seeing it. Yeah. Oh, you've been suffering? Amazing day. Hi. Suffering from plantar fasciitis. Oh, yes. Well, now Saturn station direct. So amazing day. Astrology has had plantar fasciitis, a problem with her foot, and it's like the tendon, isn't it? The tendon that gets all gripped up, and she's got she or he or they have Saturn going on back and forth over their ascendant. And so now Saturn in Pisces is going to go across, and hopefully you will start to feel some relief. Hopefully that's symbolic. Now, Saturn is still in Pisces until May 23rd-ish. So, but hopefully when Jupiter squares Saturn, the 24th of December, maybe that's when it feels better. These exercises and treatments I'm doing are loosening up the tendon. I'm feeling better. Jupiter is life-giving, square Saturn, which is life-taking. If not then, hopefully by May. If not then, Jupiter and Saturn will be in a square again, where Jupiter is in Pisces, in Cancer, square Saturn in Aries. That's this summer. That may not have anything to do with your foot, but I hope your foot feels better is a long way around saying that. And notice the astrology when it feels better. Yes, foot problems. And I'm worried about my shoes getting wet because of the rain. That's my thing I've been thinking about. Okay, let's do our cards. I'm using the Numerology Oracle. Yes, I am. By Rosemary Templeton. You're going to listen to, and it's a rock pool deck. You're listen to your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign for a 3-card reading. And I want you to think about what was revealed to you at this full moon. Yes, the people of Sweden got this thing about how they're supposed to stock up on food and prepare for war and all of this sort of stuff. So you can think about like all that. For them, it was stress and anxiety. For me, it was like, I have got to stop working so much. So I still haven't sent out my newsletter for the full moon, and I've decided I have to change my format. I just have to. I cannot, I just can't keep working at this pace. I just can't. So I'm going to be using the retrogrades to make changes to what I do. Like my podcast, absolutely. That's my number one thing. I want to keep going. I absolutely love, if you can't tell, doing these Instagram lives. So they've got to stay. But writing my newsletter sometimes feels like a chore. So I want to still write it at times, but I'm not going to do it twice a month. It's too much. Yeah. And I'm going to change from my new moon workshops. I think I'm going to do something different, like some kind of community next year to help us understand and look at the astrology of what is going on and like track it because it's so exciting and so new. Yes. Okay. So we'll see. So there's changes coming to Astrology by Celeste that was revealed to me this weekend, where I was just like, oh my God. I worked all day Saturday and Sunday. It was just like, I can't with this. Anyway, let's get going. So what was revealed to you? And you can use these cards to get insight. Okay, Aries. Sun, moon, or rising? What's your card? Aries. Uh-oh. Number 69. Now, this is Lotus with fishes, but it's the last day of Scorpio season. And if you have a partner or a boo, a wife, a husband, or somebody, that song, thank you, ma'am, I'm done. Thank you, ma'am, I'm done. Thank you, man, I'm done. Give me a 68 and I'll owe you one. You can say that to them. Or you can say, that's your card, Aries. And yeah, tonight's the last night of Scorpio season, a perfect time to get jiggy with it in the bedroom. And my ex and I went out last week, and he wanted to get jiggy with it. I said, we're not getting jiggy with it. Okay, anyway, Lotus with fishes. Be proactive. Lotus with fish. Be proactive. This is your message. So okay, I'm done with that. Be proactive in the bedroom is what I think that means for you, Aries. Sun, moon, or rising. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. For Taurus, Archangel Uriel, which I have been feeling like this archangel is for me. There's something about it that has like a Sphinx quality, like it's a wisdom keeper, but not like really being aware that not everything is knowable. You know, we can use astrology to know the nature of what is coming. But I mean, I've predicted a Kamala win. So many people did. It wasn't her, it's him. And you could really see how, you know, if she had won, Trump would have fought it every step of the way, used everything, no matter how many votes, to try to stop it. That's how that energy would have come in. But that's not what happened. Yeah, no, understanding what you can know and what's unknowable and being okay about that. Yeah, number 75. Let me read this. Okay. Yeah, I should call him and tell him he can give me a 68. Oh, what? So this is full moon in Uranus. I am being completely inappropriate with my commentary. That's Uranus. It's still active. Like you have the full moon, and it's like a burst of energy, and then it starts to dissolve. But you keep seeing things for the next 2 weeks, especially the week between the two. Oh, okay. Let me see if there are any other comments. Opposite your rising. Oh, yeah. Sorry, amazing day. Yeah, Saturn and Pisces is opposite your Virgo rising. Sorry if I confused anyone. So I don't know. Hey, Ashley. Hi, Brent Brujo. Yes, I'm well right now. Hopefully I'll get to LA on, okay. Oh, your foot has been bothering you too. Yeah, it's in your first house conjunct your Jupiter. Yes, Pisces rules the feet. I'm having feet problems too. I have my North Node's in Pisces, yes. Oh, hi, Teresa. Yeah. Oh, yes, the full moon. Yeah, Scorpio season lived up to its hype this year. Thank you, Ashley. Yes, I have to prioritize self-care. There's just really no choice. Oh, good, Wendy Gal. Well, you've got your instructions. Oh, you're going to happy hour. Okay, Wendy Gal, if you're single, I want you to think about if you see someone who you find Lotus with Fish is being proactive, attractive, to get your flirt on. Yes. I would love to that. And you can DM me to let me know if any. Yes, you can do it tomorrow. There's no rush. This is these. D-Tuggle. Oh, sorry, D-Tuggle. Spaz the Dreamer. Yeah, I'm being very inappropriate. Oh, the back. Leo. So today the moon is in Leo. Leo rules the low back, and Mars is in Leo. So I really want you to take care of your back. Be really mindful. December 6th, when Mars goes retrograde. I hope that'll be your back pain subsides. But December, like right around December 6th, really be careful to not do anything to aggravate it. Because that could be like, oh, now I'm on my back in the bed and I can't get up. So, because Neptune goes direct the next day. So really be careful about your back, Ari. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Okay, yeah, please report back about happy hour. Okay. Archangel Uriel, the problem solver. Archangel Uriel helps with solving problems in everyday situations. He also brings in the power of unconditional forgiveness. So what do you need to forgive yourself about? We're all human. It's Archangel Uriel is known as the light of God, angel of wisdom and miracles, thoughts and ideas, creativity, and astrology. Just to name a few. If you have drawn this card, Archangel Uriel is telling you that blessings can be found in adversity and offers help with turning your disappointments into victories. Absolutely. So when Uranus went retrograde, I did something very Uranian, which was bizarre and caused a conflict with a friend. It was all my fault. But I decided I quit drinking. because I'd had a couple of drinks before I did it. Forever. So sometimes life leads you into difficulties in order for you to make better choices. And I'm so proud of myself. I've thought about it because, it's just a habit for me. It's not like I was falling down in the gutter or anything, but I have noticed since menopause started that I'm more sensitive to alcohol, and it just hasn't been sitting well with me. And yeah, it's especially as I get more psychic and intuitive and the work I do, I think it was just better to get it out of my life totally. So I did. Yeah. So if at this time, so see, more Uranus telling all my business. Yes, I am. If you're faced with a hurtful situation, call on Uriel. This enlightened being will help you purify mental and emotional understanding. He is here to help with manifesting positive thoughts to help bring our dreams and thoughts forms to life. Yeah, and I keep working on forgiving myself because I've got a South Node in Virgo. I keep beating myself up about the whole thing. Yeah. Archangel Uriel's stone is amber, and his color is a deep golden yellow. I'm going to wear something yellow today. Wear this sunshine color when you need to attract him. Call on him when you feel the need. Ooh, I know exactly what I'm going to wear. My blessing bracelet. So, I love this deck. So that's Archangel Uriel for Tauruses. Think about wisdom, forgiving yourself. Yeah, all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I don't miss it. In fact, I've started drinking. I missed the ritual, so I get these non-alcoholic beers from I used to drink wine. I get non-alcoholic beers from Trader Joe's. And I'll have one of those and pretend, that's my relaxation ritual. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Ganesh. Oh, okay, Brent Brujo. Ganesh. Okay, yeah. We have these in different... Okay, Gemini. Oh, Gemini, you got 85. Ascended Master El Moria. I don't even know who this is. El Moria is an Ascended Master. El Moria. Let me read who El Moria is. I'll just give you some highlights. Where are the Ascended Masters? Okay. Self-discipline, Gemini. This is really important for you, Gemini, because Jupiter's in your sign, which can amplify any of your shadow Gemini traits as well as bring out your positive ones. So, being distracted, like if that's something you do, squirrel, like how can you be focused? Because Mercury, your chart ruler, is, if you're a Gemini rising, or your sun ruler or your moon ruler, if you're those stars, is in the sign of its detriment. But mutual aid, so that mutual aid can cause a problem, just like it may have caused the whole world with, what do you call it? The whole world with Donald Trump, well, the United States, with Donald Trump picking all these wild people, with Joe Biden allowing Ukraine to use all these weapons that are going to take the conflict to a new level, especially with Mercury going retrograde and Mars going retrograde. Oh my God. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this master encourages you to strengthen your willpower. He urges planet Uranus to bring forth its influence to assist with this and also give you the patience when needed. So that's Gemini. You can look at it. It's spelled Morya. Okay, Cancer. Archangel Zadkiel. Zadkiel, I'm sure it's 36. Oh, I love the number 36. It's divisible by 12. Yes, I do. 3 times 12 is 36. Okay. Let's see who this is. An archangel, Zadkiel. Oh, this is about forgiveness, Cancer. How interesting. I got 2 cards about forgiveness because I'm a Cancer rising. So I've got 2 archangels. Okay, now the universe is telling me I am blessed, I am loved, my guides are here to help me and guide me, because Jupiter is, about, I feel like they're like the angels, Jupiter, because Jupiter is in my 12th house, which has associations with hidden angels transiting right now, because I'm a Cancer rising. And Gemini does things twice, so now I've got 2 archangels. Zadkiel provides positive energies, replacing negative energies with compassion and faith. You are lovingly asked to forgive yourself and anyone else who might need your forgiveness. Ooh. Forgiveness is twofold. It wipes clean burdens we carry in our hearts and souls towards another person or situation, and those we've forgiven can likewise feel the burden lifted. I love that. I know someone I need to forgive. Oh, I'll try to work on that. That's been a work in progress for quite a while. Yeah, I just talked about it the other day. Yes. I'll work on that. Okay. Forgiving a family member. Yes, Cancer. Think about that. Especially because Mars is going to come back into Cancer in January. January 6th to be exact. Okay. Let's see. Leo. Number 6, reasoning. The moon is in Leo today. Reasoning. It's your card, Leo. Sun, moon, rising. The double triangle overlaid symbolizes thinking and reasoning. Double triangle. Oh, in this card you see double triangles. This card indicates to be loved and love unconditionally might be all you ask of family and friends. However, it is understood that to be appreciated for the little things we do for those we love goes a long way. You are reminded that you are loved and appreciated. You are being urged at this time to continue giving comfort when needed, because you are the comforter and you are loved in return. You want to have a Leo in your corner, being your hype person, your cheerleader for sure. So Leo, this is encouraging you. Does someone need you to be that Leo, which you can really help boost their confidence? That's what I'm getting for that. That this is an opportunity for you to do that. Helping someone. And yeah, remember your reasons. Oh, Virgo, you got number 5, expansion. Number 5, Virgo, expansion. So notice, think about the numbers too. If you see them somewhere, yeah. So I'm going to be looking for, of an Aries moon, of a sun. I'm going to look for 75, 36, 69. Maybe I should play the lotto. Okay, 5. I really like this book. Expansion. Think about that. Can you be versatile, generous, and expand your thinking, Virgo? Think about that. How do you need to expand your thinking? Okay, let me see. Well, Saturn's in Pisces. Ashley, it's a great time to consider quitting drinking, yeah. But just love yes. And, December 26th, December 24th is Jupiter square Saturn, so that could be a great energy to quit too. But yeah, anytime. I'm very happy I did. I'm sleeping better. Everything's better. Yeah. I've lost some weight. Yeah. All of it. Okay. Ooh, Libra, you got Ascended Master, Kuan Yin. I love Kuan Yin. Number 72. Kuan Yin. Let's see. Ascended Master. Kuan Yin. Emotional healing, Libra. Ooh, Libra, the South Node is almost done with its journey that started last July through your sign, and it's going to leave in January 11th. And so this has allowed you to let go of so much, but also do some emotional healing. She is known as the goddess of compassion and the Bodhisattva, I don't know how to say that, of mercy. She's a great healer to work with to heal the emotional body. She believes that it is from the emotions that much of our illnesses have their causes. She's here to help you clear emotional issues as well as anger. And is known that she who hears prayers. Pray to her, call upon her for help, and also when you need protection. She's got a special affiliation with children, and her element is water. So what emotional healing do you need? Yeah, to keep yourself healthy from illnesses. Yeah. And almost every Libra rising for sure has had some illness since then. It's so interesting. All of the Ascended Master cards, there are like 5 of them in the deck. They're all coming out. And for Scorpio, it's Ascended Master, Lady Mary. Ooh, look at this, Scorpio, with the bunny rabbits on there. Ooh, if you're wanting to get pregnant, maybe this is a sign. It's number 20 that a baby's coming. Or if you don't, it's a warning to be extra careful. Yeah. Yeah. Lady Mary is gentle energy. Ooh, Scorpio, you're being called out to be more gentle. Yes, today's the last day of your season. What power dynamics were revealed to you? Where was your energy maybe too intense? What was revealed at the full moon about, the high road Scorpio healing energy and the low road, possessiveness or power struggling or dominating energy that, yeah. And the investigative stuff is coming to me. You have the influence of Lady Mary around you at this time and will be strongly felt if you're seeking to express yourself. If disharmony is around you, you might feel gentle energy within you as you take the role of the diplomat. Interesting. Many Scorpios have Libra placements, like your Mercury or your Venus might be in Libra. So this is a time to think about, because Mercury can never be more than one sign on either side. Venus, 2 sides on either side, or that sign, of course. Yeah, because it moves so close to the sun. Yeah, okay. If you fear criticism, you might hold back from speaking or acting on your truth, but show the positive moon sign of Lady Mary and go forward. I hope that she is leading you to the altar of your own heart and divinity. Talk to Lady Mary and tell her your feelings of happiness, sadness, or despair. Her energy is so gentle that when you feel her warmth surrounding you, it sometimes brings tears. So, gentle energy. So, being gentle with yourself, Scorpio. Loving yourself and nurturing yourself. Yeah. And if you've been feeling like depression or anything, doing something to lighten that energy. Bring in some joy. Yeah. Oh yes, Barose. Yeah, your Gemini moon. You can use some taming. Okay. So let's see. Sagittarius, number 43. Blue swirl with pearl. Oh my God. Blue swirl with pearl. Ah, this could bring you thoughts of something to do in the bedroom too. Okay, 43. Okay. Blue swirl with pearl. Wild card. Oh my goodness. That's the last thing Sagittarius needs is another wild card, but that's all right. Abundance comes in many different forms and is not always related to money. Drawing this card suggests A, working hard for what you want, B, a windfall, or C, an unexpected surprise. So this is like a Jupiter card for Sagittarius. So be open-minded. Blue swirl with pearl. What is, if you hear something about pearls or someone named Pearl, or maybe you want to wear some pearls, be ready for a windfall. And maybe your dog Pearl will break wind in the corner or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, just expect the unexpected, but call in something positive. Okay. 22, spiritual understanding is for Capricorn. I love 22. Ooh, Capricorn. Venus is in Capricorn right now. 22, spiritual understanding. And these cards are separated into, I really like this deck. They're in several sections. You know, you already saw the archangels. What is 22? Where is it? And they're not all one. They're not numbered. They're separated into different spiritual messenger. Okay. 22. Spiritual understanding and big responsibility. Know that you are worthy of these deeds. Okay, Capricorn gets big responsibility. Sagittarius gets the wild card. So if you have both of these in your charts, like how can you allow for some magic and mystery and unexpected come into your life despite wanting all these structures and being so disciplined and duty, or maybe you're not disciplined, but duty focused, and so there's something about it. Yeah. Know that you are worthy of this spiritual understanding and big responsibility. Be calm, be a charming friend, and be kind to the helpless, allowing your spiritual understanding to shine through. Yes. Look beyond the material to be of help. Help doesn't always have to come through a gift, or maybe think about different kinds of gift giving this year that don't break the bank. Okay. For Aquarius, Golden Laughing Buddha, number 40. Number 40. I love that Golden Laughing Buddha. Let's see. Hi, Rebecca. So nice to see you. Yes. Oh, Neptune on your sun. No more drinking. Fantastic, Mary. Yeah. What was the card for Gemini? It was Ascended Master El Morya. Morya. Gabby. I'm so glad you were able to tune in. Oh, good. You have those two signs together. Okay. Yeah, okay, let me see. Golden Laughing Buddha. So to me, that's just about joy. Focus. The Golden Laughing Buddha is meant to bring abundance and happiness and is found in many homes, places of business, restaurants, and more. Yeah. Maybe you want to get one and put it on an altar to remind you, Aquarius, to seek joy every day. Focus on the positives of what you want to bring into your life, especially now that Pluto's in your sign for good for the next 20 years. Yeah. Drawing this card suggests work and discipline, but reminding you that you want to focus diligently on what you want, but to bring in some happiness and joy. Okay. Pisces, Ascended Master Kuthumi. This is incredible. We got all the Ascended Masters out of all of these cards. Like, you know, they're not 85 cards, but anyway. 24. Kuthumi. Which one is Kuthumi? I think we got every Ascended Master. Oh, no, we didn't get one of them. All but one. Okay, responsibility. Pisces, you have drawn this card. He asks you to accept responsibilities that arise in the areas of personal relationship. Saturn and Pisces. To me, like, this whole transit is about Pisces, like, being tested about boundary setting. He asked you to endeavor to understand unconditional love and non-judgment. Talk about Pisces. Yeah. This is not an easy pathway. He urgently loves you to do your best and act with compassion and self-discipline in this area will help enormously with your search for self-awareness. So think about where you're responsible, where you take on responsibility unnecessarily. That is what I'm thinking for Pisces. Okay, I got to go to the airport, so I better get off. It was such a pleasure seeing you. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Manifestor will get this card. Arrived late. Taurus was Archangel Uriel. Yes. The Wisdom Keeper. Okay, it'll be on the wall, and then I'll cross-post it on, what do you call that thing? YouTube, so you can watch it there as well. Take good care, and wish me luck. Thank you, D. Tuggle, and Gabby, and everyone. Thank you I hope I have a safe trip, and then I'll be back here on Friday for a cosmic conversation. Take good care. Bye.